Alright, we're back. Hopefully we're back. We're gonna see how this works out. If this doesn't work this time, it is kind of late, guys, and I am gonna be up, but I'm going to just record another video for you guys, so that, because I know this shit might not work. So if it does, amazing, I want it to work. If it does not, I apologize, because I really wanted to live stream. I just didn't realize how late it was. Also, I've had this weird pain under my left, not pain, but just like uncomfortable under my right rib. It's like odd. I keep taking, I think I just might be a little dehydrated. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. The quality might be a little bit different, guys. Let me know if it looks way shittier than it like has the last few nights, because I changed like some settings on my broadcasting thing. What up, Marco? What up, November? What up, De La Cruz? What's going on, everybody? Yeah. Anyways, wow, I'm looking at myself and it looks really, really bad. I'm just gonna get some new internet, not right now. I'm gonna give it about 5 seconds, but this is like, oh my god, with only us being able to watch who you are. Let me know how bad this stream is, guys. If it's really bad, I'm going to change it. I'm going to get off. I'm going to get back on tomorrow. I apologize. I am back. Hopefully it improves. It looks like it's improving. Alright, good stuff. I think we're back. I think we're back. Anyways. That sounds creepy. I'm hoping it works out. I'm still figuring out this live stream thing from the webcam. Honestly, it just has a lot to do with how the internet's doing that day. There's something wrong with AT&T service where I'm at, because it's like it's just not working out lately, and it should be working a lot better. I use the internet more than anything, so I don't know. Let me know how the quality is, guys. Love your new I appreciate that, Ayana. Seriously, I was hoping you guys liked the new video. I didn't want it to like scare anyone away or anything like that. I was also kind of worried. Honestly, I thought a lot of people were going to like unsubscribe. Like, I thought I was going to wake up and I was going to have 1,000 less subscribers or something like that, because people were just going to be roasting me and telling me I'm a piece of shit. You know what I mean? I actually have another relationship video coming on my long distance relationship, the last one I was in. So that'll be coming out. I think I'm going to do a whole series on just like relationships in general, because I was on Periscope and people loved when I talked about that kind of stuff. So maybe you guys will be interested in that. If not, then I'll do other stuff. But can I say, Naomi, I'm kind of creepy. Creepy is cool. It's alright to be creepy. If you guys haven't added me on Instagram either, go follow me, Iamsymphony. You don't gotta do it right now, but you guys could do it right now if you want. That would be cool. It's all good. You're fun. Good stuff. We were all pieces of shit. Yeah. All of us basically at one point or another, right? Hopefully I'm not speaking too soon, but it looks like the stream quality improved, so this is good. What I was going to say also, I have this idea for you guys to be in the intro of my videos. I don't know if I'm going to have you guys in the intros of my story times or the intros of my analysis videos, but I definitely want you guys in the intros of my life books. So I have this thing, if you guys know how to use Google Drive, or you can email it, that works too. But Google Drive would be a lot better, because then I could actually download the quality file. If you guys do an intro, and all you have to do is like, you guys can shout out your Instagrams or Twitters, or literally say whatever you want, as long as it's like 10 seconds long, and just say this you're watching like Livebook. You could just say you're watching the Livebook. That's all you say. You're watching the Livebook, or you're watching Livebook. That's what you say, not the Livebook. You're watching Livebook in a video. Shout yourself out. You're watching Livebook. Yeah, I see that did improve. This is good. This is good. Why would we unsubscribe your vlogs? I understand you honest in your opinions. I appreciate that, Monette. I feel like aren't, and I don't know if I consider myself a YouTuber yet. I think once I get to like 50K, I'll be a YouTuber. That's when I'll consider myself a YouTuber. But I don't know. I'm still getting used to it. I don't know. I just kind of thought everyone would subscribe, because I would think they were going to think I was like a terrible piece of crap. I'm sorry. I'm doing Curious Cow right now, and I'm not going to ignore you guys, but I got to answer these. Snap. There we go. Hey. I can see you being really, really for live streams, because it doesn't have to read as much as reactions. So someone says, I can see you being really huge on YouTube, but there's no need for live streams because it doesn't help your views as much as your reaction videos. I want to address this really quick. I do these live streams, yes, they do get views, but they don't get that many views. I do these live streams because I want to talk with you guys. Like, this is my way, because I'm not going to be able to reply back to all your comments. I'm not going to be able to reply back to all your DMs. That's just the truth, because it's like hundreds on hundreds on hundreds. It would take more time doing that than it would to just shoot a video. These live streams are a way quicker, more useful way. And also, in the next year or so, YouTube's live stream is going to blow up, so there's going to be a lot more people in here. Just to address that curious cat question really quick. What up, Roseanne? Let's see, I could do that, but I would have to take a bath and everything. I forgot what I said, but taking baths are cool. I mean, I feel like taking a bath. Usually I take showers. Let's see this. You guys want to hear some of these curious cat questions? I mean, you might read them on Twitter anyway. Did you date your classmate after you broke up with your ex? Yes, I did. There's a huge fight between harmonizers on who's the best vocalist of the band between Allie and Dinah. Who do you pick? It's a good question. Do you like girl groups for the talent or just to thirst over them? It's a great question too. I think it's a little bit of both. Sorry guys, I was reading my Curious Cat. I'm going to answer these Curious Cat questions on Twitter after this. That's my new favorite thing. I get shit tons of them. It's pretty awesome. Anyways, really quick guys. Shout out to Chester fries. These are my favorite. I love Chester fries. I might get a P.O. box just so people send me Chester fries. But then I'm like, nah, because I feel like if I get a P.O. box, people are just going to think I'm greedy and shit. Literally everything you answered on Curious Cat was minimum requirements 18 and female console. I know, because people were getting wild on there. They're like, ask me some real stuff. So I'd be honest, I'm like, a lot of those questions is like, yes, but I gotta throw that in there. Like, you gotta be 18. Like, people get, can I send you nudes? And I'd be like, you have to be 18 at least, and you have to be female. Like, I'm not asking anyone to, I'm just saying if you do, you gotta be at least 18 and female. You're on data to watch this live stream. So, hey, I appreciate you using your data to watch me for real. I seriously do. You need lunch. Hey, I need some more food right now. I had a Twinkie earlier. It's not holding me over. I keep watching your videos from Colin. Yeah, I like it. Hey, shout out to you, Roseanne, for real. It is 12:30 over here. 12:30 in the AM. It's 4:30 here in Singapore. I heard Singapore was beautiful. Honestly. I heard Singapore was amazing, amazing, amazing. I want to say something else to you guys really quick. So, I'm gonna keep doing reaction videos, but I call them reaction videos honestly because the reaction tag and the reaction keyword gets me a lot more views than it would if I didn't use it. I'm gonna be honest with you, so that's why I use it. I know that I talk a lot during my videos, and I know that you guys don't care, you know, because that's just what I do. And I'm gonna keep doing them. But I don't know if I want my channel to only be known as a reaction channel. I want to have like an everything channel. I feel like my channel's slowly starting to be different than like a lot of other like YouTube channels because there's like everything on there. Like there's gonna be like live streams, vlogs, story times, reaction videos, plus like whatever random videos I do make. Hey, what up? Damn, I wish I was in Hawaii. Fuck. I've never been to Hawaii. But yeah, I feel like people keep telling me like if you do this reaction you'll get more views, and like don't get me wrong, I want more views because then I get more money. I want a lot of people to see it because I have other videos I want to make that I want a bunch of people to see. I want to be able to show my art to a lot of people outside of these reaction videos because the reaction videos aren't really art; those are more like technical analysis. You know what I mean? I do want like a lot of subscribers. I do want one of those YouTube buttons. That'd be sick as fuck. That's just me being vain, you know what I mean? But I don't want to do something like honestly, I could probably pump out 5 or 6 reaction videos a day and get like 100,000 subscribers really, really fast. But I'm doing like the slow and steady route where I'm doing a bunch of different content. So I don't want anyone to think I'm only trying to get subscribers. But it is a goal. Like I want a shit ton of subscribers. I want more subscribers than PewDiePie one day. You know what I mean? I'm just saying. Alright, so Dev, my GF and I agreed to take a break. She told me the reasons her grades from an argument with her and her dad died 3 years ago and his anniversary coming. She said she wants time to think. What does this mean? Alright, Luis. I think that one thing you need to remember is that people in general, not just women, but people in general, when they go through emotional times, they tend to make just sporadic decisions in regards to like stuff they wouldn't normally do. It's just like boom, decision, normal, random decision, normal, random decision. I wouldn't take it personally. When crazy stuff happens, like people tend to look for a reason behind it when sometimes there is no reasoning that we could really find. So for her, your girlfriend probably just wants a break. There's 2 reasons. I'm gonna be very upfront about it. The first half could be one explanation could be that she's looking for reasons behind all the chaos going on in her life. You know what I mean? The other reason is maybe she just wants to be single, and you might have to just like let her go. You know what I mean? So you have to analyze that situation, and I can give you advice on both. If she's looking for reasons behind the chaos, like, and just trying to find anything to relate to why, you know, she feels a certain way, whether it's stress, and she's looking for a reason why she didn't get good grades and all this stuff, then you almost have to like just let her be, give her space. She'll come back. She'll realize, like, you know, she's, you know, just looking for reasons for everything. They always do. The other half is that if she really wants to be single, you need to be aware of that, and you need to have more value for yourself. I know it's gonna hurt to like just like be like, oh, this sucks, because you want to be with her, obviously, but I would just let it go, and you go off and you kind of go through the whole grief thing of a breakup, and then slowly, you know, get back to whatever's gonna make you feel normal again. That's what I think. Hey, Symphony, I was just watching your Fifth Harmony. Hey, good stuff, Riley. I appreciate that. First be a sex person, first roller coaster ride. Okay. My first, let's see, first what? Okay. My first best friend, his name was Robert Borishan. We still talk. We're still buddies. He's still one of my best friends. Yeah. Sex person, her name was, I'm not going to say her name, but we were in high school. She was like the first girl. She was actually the girl that I talked about in that video that I dated forever. That was the first person. And then first roller coaster ride, I was probably like 12. I didn't get home until I was 12. She's 16 or 17. Yeah, Luis, that whole situation sucks, man. But I'm gonna be very honest about this with you. You should, and this is just my advice because you have time to see a lot of things. I think when you're 16, it's good to make random decisions in regards to relationships. Like, I think it's good right now for you to make an extreme situation and just go start dating another random girl. I know that sounds crazy and stupid, and like, if you were 29 and you had a job and you guys were dating forever and you guys were possibly engaged, I would tell you otherwise. We'd be assessing the situation different. But when you're 16, you are 17. When you're 17, you have leeway to push in regards to extremes in your life, and I feel like when you're that young, you need to really push to that extreme. Like, make an extreme decision like that. It's not going to hurt you in regards to your life or anything like that. It's going to help you realize a lot of stuff, because you might realize you love this girl way more because you're with these other like girls you're going on dates with and you have no feelings for them, or it might help you get over a lot quicker and be like, wow, okay, like, yeah, I cared about that girl, but you know, these feelings are going to come and go for different people until I find like the one, you know what I mean? You should watch some conspiracy videos by Shane Dawson. I'm going to watch some. I want to give my own conspiracy theory videos. I know a lot about them. I've been into that stuff since I was like 13, 14 years old. I do believe in other life forms. I have this crazy thought about it. I'm going to do a video on it that you guys can look it up, but I'm going to do an actual video on it. she got feelings first. I just want to see what happens in this month while she gets back on track. Luis, what I think you should do is you should just go hang out with other girls. It doesn't mean you need to go do anything physically or anything. Just go hang out with other girls. Have some friends casually. You know, and see what happens. You know, don't push anything, but just, you know, hang out with other girls. Don't do anything shady. Just have friends that are girls, and it'll help you get over the situation a little bit more. It sounds dumb, but like the Britney one, hey, I believe it's so. Okay, so check this out. This is a cool theory about hanging out with other people. Yes, this is a cool theory. It's kind of crazy sounding though. So it's called the stoned ape theory. And well, it's not really called the stoned ape theory, but it's a part of the stoned ape theory. Okay, so I'm gonna explain the stoned ape theory, and then I'm gonna tell you what I believe aliens, a particular type of alien is. You know what I mean? So first of all, let's just address this. Alien means it's just from somewhere else. That just means a being from somewhere else, right? Something foreign, an alien, right? So it could be from outer space or whatever, another dimension. Who knows what we're even really talking about, right? Not to get too deep with it, but all right. The stoned ape theory, taken down to simple terms, is this. Back in the day, before at the beginning stages of evolution, and not to say humans came from apes, or we are the same line somewhere along the line, but we didn't come straight directly from them. Obviously, like there's a lot of things, right? Like we get evolution, we know how it works. Everything's like somehow correlated or whatever, right? But the stoned ape theory is that there is a group, or there's this area of monkeys, and the people that do believe that humans directly 100% correlate from a certain primate. There's a theory that Terence McKenna was like pioneering it for a little while, is that these asteroids were falling from the sky, right, and landing in the habitat of these primates, and asteroids are like vacuums, right? There's suction cups for like everything, like minerals, amino acids, just whatever is in space, because there's so much pressure out there, and then when they're falling towards Earth, they're falling so fast that it's still holding on to everything, right? So the theory is these asteroids are falling where these primates were, boom, 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 and they were just like minerals, like just basically going all over into the dirt, into the soil. We couldn't see it, or they couldn't see it, but it was just going everywhere, right? So it would not infest, but it would put all these amino acids from space or whatever is in their minerals into the ground. And what would happen was these primates back in the day, or however long that they were studying, would go on when they would eat all the fruits off the trees and they couldn't find anything more up there, and they couldn't find anything in trees, they would resort to going to the ground, and they would eat the mushrooms that absorbed all the minerals and amino acids. And I know this is getting away from me, I'm trying not to ramble, I'm trying to organize it all, but stick with me. They would eat these mushrooms, and they would have these epiphanies, and what they were is they were psychedelic mushrooms. They were mushrooms that had psilocybin, but they also had the amino acids and things from space. So to get away from that theory is that still happens now. Like asteroids will hit the Earth, or things will hit the Earth from space, right? And minerals and amino acids will spill out, and they'll go into the soil, and they'll grow with plants into things like mushrooms, or things that are psychoactive compounds that come in the form of like heroin, or whatever type of natural things that people use to get some type of high, right? So Terence McKenna's theory, and this is something that I kind of believe too, but calling it an alien or a spirit or a ghost or something, I don't know, the name is irrelevant to me. But if these amino acids are coming from space, from like meteors, and landing into the ground, what I think and what Terence McKenna thinks is that the aliens are coming in the form of like a drug like psilocybin, because when all those minerals are in the mushrooms, and you eat the mushrooms, and you see and you hear all these crazy things, really that could just be a spirit or an alien, or somebody trying to talk to you and communicate. So his theory and my theory is also that aliens come in the form of communication. They are not always a physical little green being. Maybe they are too, but maybe there's different types of aliens in different dimensions. They're not just one type, you know what I mean? Like, it could be anything. It's kind of crazy, but yeah. We're talking miles. or no DNA found. I'm in a long-distance relationship with my first BF. Decided to meet a few months from now, and I have no idea what to do, how even active day for 2 years. Alright. So, wait, a few months from now, and I have no idea what to do or how to act with even dating. Even though okay. Athena, what I think you need to do is don't worry about it. However you act, just act that way. If you feel uncomfortable, it's okay to feel uncomfortable. Don't lie to yourself and tell yourself not to. You need to just go with how you feel in the moment, and that's going to make you feel way more better, and you have more of an opportunity to open up and be comfortable if you do that. Because if you are trying to lie to yourself about your emotions and how you feel, it's going to come off in like a weird, uncomfortable energy. You have to accept that you feel uncomfortable, accept that you feel nervous, or accept that you feel however you feel about the situation, and then only then can you decide to, like, you know, make decisions and initiate conversation, really come out of your shell. You know what I mean? That's just my opinion. I also think aliens exist, like that. You know what I mean? My friends have seen UFOs and all this stuff. I kind of dove too deep in the wormhole right there, or rabbit hole, whatever you want to call it. But yeah. What's your opinion on 9/11 conspiracy theories? Alright. Man, I don't want people to hate me. I kind of think 9/11, I'm not going to say it was a direct inside job. What I'm trying to say is that I feel like everything is connected, everything is intertwined. Sometimes people in higher up positions know about things before they happen. I'm not saying that Bush knew about 9/11. I'm not saying he didn't know. I'm just saying that it's a crazy situation, and for people to just shrug it off and think it was just people attacking us for no reason, or attacking us because they're jealous of our freedom, or attacking us because of one single thing, I don't believe it. If I start getting to the government stuff, it's crazy, because I'm not like a crazy deep conspiracy theorist, but there are things that just are common sense to me. She still says she loves me, but she just wants a break, like to get her life back on track from her crisis. I would say right now, Luis, give her space. If she, you know what I mean, she'll come back. She'll come back for sure. I think he knew. He definitely did know. He knew. But I think it's all connected. You know what I mean? Like, when I start thinking about government, this is how I think of it. A lot of people will say, like, oh, like, you're just a conspiracy theorist, like you're thinking crazy. No, this is what you have to understand. Even on their best days, even at their highest standard of morality, even the greatest person in the world, Mother Teresa, whoever you want to use as an example, they're not perfect. You know what I mean? Each individual person, even as like the greatest, highest standing of morale person in the world, they're not perfect. Okay? On the other side, money is fucking dirty. Money is dirty as fuck. Like, it's so corrupt. Just that whole idea, the game, that system that they've made money currency, because it's not real. It's just the way that we use to measure time and value, right? Money is dirty. The stuff that comes from it, there's nothing clean that comes from money, nothing at all, because the agenda behind it is to get more of it. It's very rarely is it what's really in front of you, otherwise you wouldn't be doing it for the money, right? So when you have a group of beings who are not perfect even on their best days, and you have something as dirty as money, and you put that together in a huge plethora like government, okay, to say that the morality would go up from a normal person or a normal standard when you have two things that are very imperfect thrown together to organize something bigger than like what we really are, it doesn't make any sense to say that they have morality that is higher than ours, right? They're still humans. So it's not crazy to me to think that there's corruption and this and that and all this different stuff, inside jobs and like stuff that we don't know. Like, that's just how it is. That's business. People would be surprised with stuff that happens at like Fortune 500 companies. There's crazy stuff that happens at like department stores. You know what I mean? Like, how many times have you been at work and like you got a problem with your manager and some shady shit happens and you're just like, oh, it's only happening because it's like some lower end retail position, but really that's at a job where like the dollars that are between you and your manager are like less than thousands. And you know what I mean? Imagine at higher levels where you're dealing with like billions of dollars, trillions of dollars, not just that, but resources, land, war, people dying. Like, it's just crazy. I'm not going to rant too much about it, but you know what I mean? It's crazy. He knew there were pictures showing that he didn't go to a security meeting and it was holiday in Wisconsin. That's crazy. It's all good talk. A month before, we need to get together and do this documentary. Hey, Spencer, I 100% agree. Guys, shout out to Spencer, WCAM Studios. He's got a good page. Everyone should go subscribe to him. He has a lot of good talks on there. Still true. Politics is corrupt and dirty. All right, Deb, thanks. I'll see what happens tomorrow. We're talking on the phone tomorrow. Good night, bro. All right, Luis, you have a good one, man. I wish you luck, man. Hopefully it gets well. Thanks for the advice. I appreciate you taking my advice, Athena. I appreciate you coming and spending your time listening. Is his name Dev? Yeah, my name's Dev. Devin, Devon. Whatever you want to call me. A lot of my friends call me D. Okay, so what's your opinion with Scientology? I was watching a documentary on A&E earlier. Right? My parents have been watching that actually a lot. It's just a cult. I don't need to know the technicalities of it. Scientology is a cult. Now, that word gets thrown around a lot. I don't believe cults are good, but I also think that that word has a lot of negative connotation behind it. That's just a label we're using to subscribe things, right? So I don't want any fear-mongering to come from the word cult. It's just a label, all right? Don't join cults, all right? Don't join them. Scientology is a cult. It's just a way to get money and manipulate the system to build up circulation to basically feed the people at the top, just like any other pyramid scheme or cult or whatever you want to call it. You know what I mean? It's definitely corruption though, because once you're dealing with that much money, you obviously you have a lot more power. So Scientology, hopefully they're not blacklisting me right now. Hopefully they're not coming out to get me. But yeah, Scientology is a cult. The Church of Scientology. I will in ethics you. Hey, I am in a cult. I'm in a Harry Potter cult. I haven't watched all the episodes of that. I need to study Scientology a little bit more as far as like what they do and what it's all about. Because I have watched some stuff on it, but it's just too weird. It's like it doesn't make enough sense. There's not enough dots to connect for me. You know what I mean? Like that. Like a lot of what they do, and just like a lot of other religions, they push a particular agenda of like in regards to like morality and peace and what they need to do to help you be, you know, the better you. And I don't buy none of that bullshit. Like I'm not one of those people that needs to hear motivational speeches and stuff like that. Like, so using Scientology as an example, that kind of stuff, like off the bat it already sounded like bullshit to me, so I stopped researching it because I wasn't even interested in it anymore. I'm like, yeah, this is just another cult. I'm gonna learn about it just to learn about it. You know what I mean? Scientologists have been known to come after people if they leave the church and speak out. Yeah, it's very, very odd. Very odd. Scientology is freaky. It's very weird when any group of people has that much power. Katie Holmes looks fine, though. Katie Holmes looks fine because she's hot. Did she leave? Is she still part of it, or what's going on? No screaming when you go in labor. You're not allowed to scream when you go in labor? That's hella weird. How would you even do that? They're just going to hop you up on, like, whatever they gotta give you. Like, I'm shooting a baby out of the vagina. That's hella funny, actually. Yeah, Katie Holmes is hella hot. Isn't she with like Jamie Foxx? They got a thing going on for a little while. I was gonna open my Snapchats in front of you guys, but I don't want this video to get flagged. Yeah, that's not something I want to be a part of. It's not my thing. It's not my thing at all. I'm cool with like doing my whole thing, believing what I believe in. I'm cool with it. If you want to be a Scientologist, you do your thing. Not you guys, but you know what I mean in general. People. Do your thing. Not for me. I don't know. There's a lot of cool like other like stuff out there that's interesting to learn about. Pyramids are interesting to learn about. Um, there's a lot of crazy stuff that's out there, like the shapeshifters and everything like that. What kind of girls do you like? That's a great question. So, as far as like physical attraction goes, to be honest, it varies. I don't have a type. I just have to look at somebody and like I either think they're attractive or I don't. Also, when I'm with them in person, like I either have a vibe for them or I don't. You know what I mean? I could think someone's hella hot, but I might not be attracted to them. And then there's some girls where I'm just like, yeah, like, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, you're good looking, but I'm just like crazy attracted to you. It just depends, you know what I mean? Like, it's just different. I gotta be able to be a like person with them and see how it goes, you know what I mean? So what do you believe? If I don't like labeling myself. If I identify with any holy book, I identify with the Bible, but I don't want shit to get twisted either and like having people trying to call me out and be like a hypocrite, because just like as humans in general, we're hypocrites. I just choose to identify with like the historical figure of Jesus, you know what I mean? And that's what I believe in regards to like if I'm gonna listen to people like some man's teachings like from a holy book, I'm gonna listen to Jesus. That's just what I choose, you know what I mean? That's just my thing. He likes me. So I like all my girlfriends have looked entirely different. None of them have looked the same. They have all looked entirely different, actually. There's only two that they didn't look the same, but they were both short brunettes with colored eyes and big boobs. So those are the only two that looked alike. And there was only like one girl between them, but not even really like a girl. Are you intimidated by a woman with brilliant mind and strong views, opinions? No, not at all. I'm actually like cool with like that. Honestly, that kind of stuff. If she's confident and like very very brilliant, that's awesome. If she's not the most confident girl, that's cool too. Like, I'm not one of those people that picks personality traits like that. For me personally, I'm like 100% feel. Now, don't get me wrong. There are things that are more attractive in regards to personality traits to me, but they could possibly change. They're not things that are set in stone. They're variables, right? As far as things that are set in stone, it's 100% emotion, how I feel about them. After that comes and you get that out of the way, because that's the most important thing, then the variables can be moved around, and it's really just dependent on which girl is in front of me, honestly. Because a lot of dudes are. Whoa, Dev is a man of variety. I'm a very big man of variety, honestly. Naomi, I am intimidated with women who are strong opinions of me. You know, I'm not really intimidated by a lot of stuff. Well, I'm not gonna lie. Not really at all. And like, I'm cool with the way Symphony is Dev cute. My name is Dev, Devin, Devon. Everyone calls me something different, I'm not gonna lie. I'll write that down. I like girls with confidence though. That's attractive. But then confidence comes in different ways. When I say confidence, I mean that I like girls that are comfortable with who they are. Like, you gotta be who you are. Do not try to be anyone else. Do not try to impress me. Do not try to be who you think I want you to be. I want to know who you are, because then I can naturally feel that. You know what I mean? I can see how I feel about you. You know what I mean? Riley, he's Devin. Like Divine. Devin is a great name. I like that. I appreciate that, Riley, for real. I appreciate that. But yeah, that's how I feel about like relationships. It just depends. You know what I mean? Like, it's different for everybody. Perfect answer. Yeah. I kind of feel like that's how you gotta be. You gotta be honest with yourself about that shit. Like, I can honestly, like, if I were to say what's attractive, every single person that you see is attractive. Like, nobody really has a type. Like, you might have a certain look that you might find attractive over like a group of people that look another certain way, but for the most part, like, as far as women go, women are just beautiful. Like, I like all of them. So does all the ladies here, right? Sorry, I'm like looking at my curious cat. I have hella questions in here. Do you like Latinas? Yes, I do. How big is your dick? It works. It's big enough. I can see you being really huge on YouTube. Same old questions. I haven't answered these yet. I have a type. Y'all horny or not? I do. I got 2 dogs. 2 Yorkies. Okay, so you know what's hella funny? If you guys had watched me on Periscope, or if you guys have ever been on Periscope gets crazy. Like the way that my curious cat questions were today, where they're hella like all about sex and everything like that. That's how Periscope was 100%. Entirely. We'd stream for like 45 minutes about some serious stuff, and it'd be all deep. And after 45 minutes, it was like the after show is what everyone would call it, and it would just get wild. Like, I'm not even joking. Like, not even kind of wild. Like, insane. Let's not get nasty, girls. Now, hold your shit. He's cockers. Let's see. Do you like Latinas? Yes. Of course. Who doesn't? Okay, sorry guys, I'm answering these questions really quick. What up, Charlie? What's going on? This conversation is going somewhere else. I'm open to the conversation to go anywhere. No, I was literally talking about y'all. Let's see. How else would I talk to ever? Sorry guys, I'm gonna get back on now. I'm answering these 2 my curious cat questions. Yes. I love you. Or Sherry's. I called you Charlie. I apologize. You have a great mind. I appreciate that. Seriously. I really appreciate it. Well, it's in the afternoon. That's crazy. I love Latinas, Laura and Camila. They're both hella hot, honestly. They're both hella hot. You have nothing to do? Charisse, I love you too. Get in line, girl. This is amazing. Wait, there's a huge fight between Horace and his best vocals in the band. Allie or Dinah, who'd you pick? Depends on what song and genre they are singing. Okay. Both, honestly. Okay. There we go. Sorry, I had to answer that last question. No more questions like Curious Cat. I'll refresh in a little bit. Oh, sure, he's young girl. Oh, young love. Hey, I'm curious to everyone's age. You're 24, right? I'm 27. I'm 27. What are you guys doing? Hey, 25, just talking to each other. Sorry, guys. I was like answering questions, like, and on a date with Mr. Divine. So, you know what I was going to do in February or March? So, I started my YouTube channel in July. You know how I almost started my YouTube channel in March or April? I was talking to a girl. Not really talking. Well, we were talking, but we were just going on a few dates. And I asked her if I could document us going on dates. Like, I told her, like, listen, I know you're not my girlfriend. Like, I am interested in you. I'm not just asking you because of this, but I want to know if you'd be okay with me filming one of our dates until, like, we either end up dating or we just stop talking. Like, I want to document it if that's cool with you. And I want to be as honest as you can. She was completely down for it. And then like a week before, she's like, you know what? I changed my mind. I feel like I don't want people knowing my business that much. And I was like, I respect it. I was like, okay, that's understandable. I get it. But I almost started doing YouTube like that in April 19. Okay. I mean, Mr. Devin, you're from the Philippines. What up? I might be there at the end of the month. The girl, yeah, her name was, I'm not going to say her name. I almost said her name. That would have been bad. You know why? Because I wouldn't want to delete this entire live stream after if I said her name. Tell me this, sorry, this is what I want to know. Do you guys think it would be completely shady that, like, for my thumbnails, if I use a picture, like an exact picture of my ex-girlfriend on the thumbnail on YouTube, like, would that be too messed up? It's not like I'm telling anything shady about them. Like, I wouldn't tell anything negative about any girlfriend at all. But if I told a story time, if I did a story time video on like YouTube, if I did more of them, I used their pictures, would it be terrible? Damn, it almost got you. That's what I want to know. Well, I'm not going to. I just want to know. I'm a fan of your solid reactions on music artists. I appreciate that, Sharice. You should watch my other videos as well. Oh, this is one thing. Okay, for all of you people that are from the Philippines, I wouldn't put a pic. I think you would need permission. This is true. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. I was just curious what you guys thought from a female perspective. For everyone that's in the Philippines in here, do you guys know who Haley Davosik? I don't know. She's a vlogger. Her brother's Will Davosik. I don't know how to say their last name. They're big vloggers in the Philippines. Get that promo. Hey, I need to figure out a way to get some more subscribers. Honestly, that's what I need, guys. I'm just gonna be upfront about it. A lot of the YouTubers don't talk to you about this shit. I don't consider myself a YouTuber, really, but I need a way to get some more shit on here and make some more money. I don't want to do stupid videos that are just like pointless. Yeah, there we go. That's her name. She lives in San Francisco. She's like 2 or 3 hours away from me, I think, right now. Oh, really? What place in the Philippines? If I go to the Philippines, it's gonna be Makati. Makati? Sharice, do you know her? Hurry, upload more. Hey, does your Snapchat get real? My Snapchat does get real. My Snapchat gets very real, honestly. I was gonna show you guys snaps earlier, but I didn't want my video to get flagged. Snaps that people send to me. See, I don't even know where a lot of these places are, to be honest. I'm not gonna lie, guys, I'm only gonna be on for 5 more minutes and I'm gonna get off. Cause I gotta finish up some other videos too. Was just watching her vlogs. Hey, good stuff. I've seen enough George Bush in my life to know he shows snaps. Yeah, I think well, I know she's from California because I watched one of her vlogs and she said she was in California. So I watched a couple more, and or she said she was from California, but I think she's in California right now. I kind of want to hit her up and well, this is my plan. I'm gonna do another reaction video. I'm gonna do one from the Wish Bus, and I'm gonna tell all my audience from the Philippines to tweet her and tell her to do a vlog with me, or as many of them that they can. You know, see how many people do it. Anyways, reaction videos like crazy. I'm sorry, Riley. I will do one soon. I will definitely do one soon. 100%. Alright, guys. So this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get off right now. I gotta finish some videos. I'm uploading more videos for you guys tomorrow. Guys, go follow me on Instagram after this and add me on Snapchat, and then same thing on Twitter. All my social media. Everything's Iamsymphony. It's pretty easy to find. And then I will be back on tomorrow, and we're gonna have all kinds of fun. And yeah. I'm not gonna say I'll see you guys next time because this isn't like a normal video. I want to say good night and good morning to everybody. Bonjour. If it's good morning, buenos dias. Bon dia, bon dia. And if it's nighttime, buenas noches, bon dia, or bon noche, hola, whatever. Alright, guys, I'll see you next time. How do I turn this shit off? There it is.